Hello there, peeps. This is Watakid of the Aspie Gamer once again, and this time we'll be tackling Corpse Party If Past End, the updated re-release of Corpse Party If. Now, I probably will skip over some of the dialogue, since we already know more or less how the story goes, but there are some changes, and a lot of changes to gameplay that we'll go over as we go through this. It's different enough that I felt a separate playthrough rather than just a showcase was in order. Alright, are we ready to go? Just the two of us. Will we be safe? Don't worry about it. Alright, meet back here in 30 minutes. Don't do anything reckless. Same goes for ya. You got two lovely ladies following ya. Thanks. No! Stay away! Stop! No! Save me! No, wait! Kishinuma! Help! Not gonna try to scream like a girl. Not with these vocal cords. That dream again? It's this late already? I should check around the school. It's raining, huh? Doesn't that bring back memories? So now the hallway is horizontal! And a lot shorter of a trek than before, if I recall correctly. Did it come from inside that classroom? Doors unlocked. More ellipses. And now behold! The magical girl-producing locker! Wait for it. There we go. It didn't even open, it just flat out phased her into existence. Hey, aren't ya...
Kishinuma sensei.
Mr. Kishinuma? Phenomenal, mind explaining why you were inside a locker? Yamazaki and her friends, they bullied ya. Uh-huh. Man, guess I gotta say a few words to those girls. Come on, it's late. Get on home, Minamino. Mr. Kishinuma? Yeah?
Kishinuma
You
sensei.
always look so sad. Did something painful happen in your past? And you wonder why you get bullied. You need to stop speaking your mind all the time. But you always look so pained. I still feel like that choice of words is a bit odd, but it might just be me. But as we can see, from what we've seen so far, the production values, well, that's, I don't know if that's the right term for it, but it begins with a P. Presentation is a lot better than the previous version of the game. It was a rainy after-school day. Just like this. Oh boy, here we go again. We know how the story goes. Yeah, we know how this story goes. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same script at least this part is exactly the same script as the original. Maybe the last line has a few different words or something, but no, but I'm not sure. Only I survived that whole ordeal. I couldn't save any of them. You don't believe me, do ya? Hey, it's getting late. You should go home.
岸沼先生
Kishinuma.
助けて
And you see, Yoshiki, this is why you never say the story, especially not inside a schoolhouse on a rainy night. Because bad things happen. This is... Hey, Minamino, wake up.
Oi!
Hey,
Minamino, しっかりしろ。
I didn't mean to actually... I forgot that he said exactly that. I was just talking for myself there.
岸沼先生
Wait for it. Where are we? I shouldn't have said that story earlier. Huh? This is the old cursed schoolhouse I mentioned before. What? No, that can't be! I'm sorry. This is all my fault. This isn't your fault, Mr. Kishinuma. I'm the one who asked. No, this is all on me. Mr. Kishinuma,
俺の責任
I
なんだ
take full responsibility for this.
だから
Therefore, I promise to bring
お
you
前
back
を絶
home
対に助
safely.
けてみせる
岸沼先生
Let's go. We need to find a way out of here. Right. So it won't be very apparent at first, but this school actually does have a much different layout than before, as we'll see as we explore. I mean, the first part is pretty much the same, but just wait. Oh, you can actually skip the dialogue with the spirit this time. So you just couldn't stay away, could you? Apparently not. A spirit? You two be careful. For the very foundation of this school has changed. Foundation? Don't you remember? After all, you yourself were one of those who put her to rest. Thus, a new foundation was born, and that is the schoolhouse you see before you. Do I need to adjust the volume a bit? I think I will, just a bit. Might be better. Let's... Yes, I should probably just re-record at this point, but I don't want to. Okay. Thus a new foundation was born, and that is the schoolhouse you see before you. Who has now taken on the role of this new foundation you speak of? Who knows? That part is a mystery to me. Alright, so I need to remember exactly, what I'm doing, because I've only played through, half of this game once, and there's no written walkthrough, so I'm limited to only what I've seen in one LP on YouTube, and what I've seen for knowing how to get through this game. One change in this game is that you only have 4 save slots, and you can only save at candles. That is a major downgrade in my opinion, but so be it. Hey Blue Spirit, quiet. So yeah, just already we can see that the layout of this school is very different just by exploring even a tiny bit. How many days have passed since we came here? Mina and Keisuke have both been killed. Even though she's dead, I saw Mina only moments ago. She died with her lower body completely crushed to a pulp. So how is she able to move now? Why is she doing this? Does she want to kill me? And I just remembered that I believe there's something in that room with the blue spirit that I need to get for later. So I think I'll go ahead and get it before I forget. And if you try to enter this room through the bottom door, it won't work. I thought it was in this room. Perhaps I was wrong. Well, I guess we'll see later. I know for a fact I will need a key, and I thought it was going to be there. Ooh, creepy. The air in this stall is stagnant and heavy, making it almost impossible to breathe. More creepy. And very creepy. And I'm pretty sure nothing happens in the girls' bathroom. Well, yet, anyway. Slight crack. For some reason it's locked. Rattling noise. That's good. Probably don't want to open that door with a rattling noise. Though I am curious what's in there. Sadly, it won't be... we won't find out. After a rainy after-school... 3 students from Kisa Academy went missing. Junior high school student. The 3 Miss students was found dead the very next day. Home. Sato Yoshi were last seen together. Kishi to tell us the leading to that tragic he to speak about it to day. Pretty sure I missed a word there, but whatever. Entrance doors are shut tight and won't open. We were all supposed to escape here together. How could I possibly apologize to everyone now? Am I okay with being the only one living? Looks like I won't have to worry about that anymore, will I? Hey guys, I'll be coming along shortly, alright? See, the suicide messages like that wouldn't really mean much other than just adding to the creep factor in other Corpse Party games, but in Yoshiki's case, and I'm only saying this because we've already played the original Corpse Party it's actually more meaningful. I like that attention to it. I like that kind of writing. Taking otherwise meaningless things and Chekhoving them, for lack of a better term. Don't think it's exactly Chekhov's writing, but you get what I mean, if you know what a Chekhov's gun is. When you die here, the pain you experience will last forever. Then that pain and hatred you felt will eventually change you into a vengeful spirit. That door won't be opened. This place looks nice. I still love that sound that she makes. I wish it was... I wish that there was a voice clip for that. I would just want to hear a meep. Was he burnt to death? His clothes look charred. Minamino, try not to look at him. Okay. He's holding on to something. And we have a flashlight. Oh yeah, now I remember. I don't believe that can kill you. It just, after you pass it, it moves. Okay, so yeah. Yep, this is the part where I'm thinking of. We'll come back to this part later. Although the hallway does loop all the way around. And by loop, I mean you're able to go in a full circle around this floor if you want to. Anywho. Back to that room. Thanks for that, scare cord. Into this conveniently opened room we go. It's too dark to see anything, but thankfully we have a flashlight. Gross. Poor guy. Minomino, look away. And this thing. It's got a face, and it'll try to hurt us. However, you can't, as far as I'm aware, you can't actually be killed by the monsters in this room. They're just there to be creepy. You don't even have a health meter. I mean, that was something that bugged me in the original game, that you had health during the main game, but it meant nothing. But here, the health meter is just removed entirely. Either things don't hurt you, or during action sequences, it's... We'll go over that later. But yeah, it's nice to see them remove something that if it didn't matter, but at the same time, it makes the game feel kind of easy thinking about it. And another corpse. And we have a key to the science lab. Yay! That's great! But it seems like the layout of the floor has changed a bit. This thing wasn't here before, and it doesn't want to hurt me. This thing, it wasn't here before. It doesn't seem aggressive, but it'd be best to avoid it as much as possible. And, like I said, the floor layout has changed now. That's great sounds. Beautiful sounds. Sounds I want to hear every day. Except not really. So I guess on to the science lab. But then suddenly interception by a story. Excuse me? What's up? Mr. Kishinuma, you managed to escape from here with someone else, right? We did. However, in the end, his dead sister killed him. It's said that the pain of your death lasts forever if you die here. Then that pain becomes hatred. The hatred becomes jealousy of the living. The jealousy turns you into an evil spirit. Why? Huh? Why weren't you killed? Why didn't one of your friends turn against you and take you as well? Let's get a move on. Okay, as long as I'm here, let me just check this room again, because I'm very sure there's gotta be something in here. Or maybe I really am thinking of a different room. Yeah, and proof of concept, something's holding that door closed, even though it leads to the same room. I gotta love when horror games do that for some odd reason when in this case it's pointless. It doesn't affect anything. No, let's go up. I don't think I've gone up the right wall yet. Or the right side of the hallway. Broken, shattered bones are littered inside the bucket. That's great. Oh, no, wait. I think it was this room. Children's books line the shelves. One half of a music sheet seems to be stuck between the books. Alright. Okay, that's good to know I have that now. But maybe it's this wedge inside the... Oh. Hadn't seen that one before. That's... Do they mean clippings or just flat out fingernails? Because if the latter, then that would be, yeah. No, please no. That makes me cringe. This room leads you back to the real world. If you want to be saved, you should hurry inside. Do not go in there. Just trust me on this. And here. Not here, actually. Next door. It leads to the science lab. But we can't just barge right in, because Yoshiki wants to explore the school a bit more. Into here for a save point. Wait, maybe it's... Didn't know about that one. I will admit, this game does have pointless jump scares up the wazoo. A lot more. Okay, here's the red key. Does handle, like, jump scares just for horror. Like, horror being instilled in the player rather than the characters. It handles that pretty well. Even if you see them coming. Which, on your first playthrough, you're likely not going to. Okay, so let's hop in here. And... Note the sword. So should we be attacked by an anatomical model, we know where there is an object we can defend ourselves with. Exactly. And here we are at this section. Let's see. Alright. Was that a power outage? That nearly scared me there. And then, of course, we have the human anatomy chart. Die in this place. Oh, joy. Also, while you're here, don't forget the iron liver. Just don't. Yoshiki's pretty creeped out. Flashback! Mr. Kishinuma, what's wrong? Mr. Kishinuma! Yep, it's this thing again. And here he's exceptionally cheap. He can teleport, and you barely have any room to know where you're going. And plus, it kind of comes down to luck whether he catches you or not, in some cases. Okay, I got lucky this time. Run for it! Oh no, the door! It won't open! It's stuck! It's stuck! Stay away, Kishinuma. I need to think of a way to drive back that damned anatomical model. I don't have much time. So like I was saying, that, given how the anatomical model teleports, sometimes it can boil down to luck if you actually get out of that alive or not. Thankfully I was lucky there. And the sword is gone. Also note the timer. We actually have a visible indicator of how much time we have now. And it's screwing with me. Yeah, notice how there were holes before? Well, they're still there. Hope you remembered the path. I apparently don't. Ooh, I really don't, apparently. Okay. Should still be fine. Just go all the way down. Yep. There we go, got the sword. Gogatsu Ningyo sword. However you're supposed to pronounce that. By the way, if you dip into the room with a save point, you actually can't save during this sequence, which can be kind of annoying, given the anatomical model I mentioned earlier. Hi there, Blue Spirit. What? Sato! And this time he drops the old charm in advance. You don't need to search for it. So there's only one possible actual ending to the game you can get. Just gonna say that right now. Well, it's only gonna make bonus content easier. And now, let's get our revenge on this freaking thing. Why do battle cries in Japanese sometimes sound so not battle cry-ish? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe that's just how I picture it. No. Are you hurt anywhere? Everything's gonna be okay now. You did well. Thank you, Mr. Kishinuma. I didn't want to run away. Huh? The last time I was here, I was attacked by that anatomical model. This girl I liked was also with me at that time. That damned mannequin took her. I was possessed by fear and couldn't stop shaking. I watched myself run away and leave her. I left her to die. I might as well have killed her myself. By saving you, I feel like I may have atoned for my sins. And so, before I forget, let's also go check Ayumi's corpse again, because that's pretty much needed for progression. I'm pretty sure. Shinozaki. Was this the girl you couldn't save? Yeah. Her name is Ayumi Shinozaki. Shinozaki. Kishinuma? Shinozaki! It's been a while. I never thought I'd see you again. You're still upset with me, aren't you? Not at all. How could I be, when it's all my fault? I abandoned you. I left everyone to their demise and only saved myself. It's true, I was awfully angry. You abandoned me when I needed you most. Why? Why did that have to happen to me? Why didn't you save me? This schoolhouse then amplified my resentfulness. That resentfulness grew and grew until I completely lost myself. And I took my revenge on Sayako. Sayako. Oh, hi there! After Sayako died, I saw you fall into a pit of despair. That was when the seething hatred that had gripped my heart finally let go. You probably despise me now. If only I had rescued you earlier, neither you nor Sayako would have died. Quit blaming yourself. Everything's my fault. Kishinuma... Sayako, she... Ah! Shinozaki! Just gonna say this right now, I'm better at voice acting when I'm actually trying to voice act. Just... don't want to butcher the characters, actually trying to do them, so I'm not even gonna bother. Anyway, loose board. You can probably tell I actually don't have much energy as of the time I'm recording this. That would be the result of, not sleeping very, very late, quite a few nights in a row, and there's no one to blame but myself on that. And the anatomical model is still alive. Ugh! A while ago, it was Satoshi who opened the door to the science lab. And there's Shinozaki too. Both my friends have become spirits. I also saw a blue spirit on the first floor. I wonder if they could possibly be Nakashima or Yuka. But before we continue on with that, let's go save now that we're past that dang thing. I hate the anatomical model, and he was... Thankfully, the RNG was very nice to me there, but it can be pretty frustrating trying to pass that action sequence. So, yeah, with that, back in a moment. So what happens if you enter the room that claims to be the gateway back to the real world? Well... you can never leave. Yup, we're going through this again. Don't know what that is, but there's a lot of corpses in here. None of which seem to be interactive. A metal pole is protruding precariously out of the wall. And... door's locked. Okay, there we go. We're stuck here, aren't we? Seems so.
このまま
I wonder,
死んじゃ
are
う
we
のかな
both going to die here?
篠崎
Shinozaki? Who?
篠崎
Shinozaki. I'm so glad you're alive! Mr. Kishinuma? Shinozaki, this time I'll truly protect you.
先
Mr.
生
Kishinuma, it's me, Minamino!
南野だよ
Shinozaki, I won't run away anymore. I will. Mr. Kishinuma, please, come back to your senses!
篠崎篠崎
Yep, he's crazy. Ew. Yeah... bad things happen.
篠崎
Now, what I'm wondering is, did it go through his head or his stomach? This can't be! Yeah, don't enter that room. At least not before entering the science lab. So what happens if you get caught by the anatomical model? Kind of, okay, don't know why you took a U-turn there. But that looks pretty painful. Yeah, that thing is very, yeah. For those wondering what happens if you take too long to save Minamino from the anatomical model, well, it should be obvious, but showing it anyway. The game doesn't immediately give you the game over, but the timer has hit 0. What did he even do to her there? When the cause of death is ambiguous and still creepy, yeah, the anatomical model sucks. So much.